Hello and welcome to the college algebra class. I am Ms. Ragland. I am your instructor for the term. All right, so let's look at how to get started. All right, so you will go on to the Genzabar site, which is the VU website, and if you go to your class, it'll say MAT115 1DL college algebra. Now in the class, you have a discussion board every week. So the first week is just getting on and introducing yourself to the class, and then responding to a classmate. Okay, I've already posted my introduction for you, so you can respond to me as well. All right, so you have a discussion each week. So each week, try to keep up with your discussion. So set an agenda, a plan where you can keep up with your discussion and your homework and quizzes. All right, so here, so it's very important that you are active, okay? So you want to try to set aside, at least 3 days a week to work on your different assignments. Some may need more, some may need less. But each week your discussion post should be done by Thursday. Okay. All right. So now, where do you get the discussion? I'm glad you asked. Okay. So the discussion will be at the discussion forum over here to the left. So let's. And it'll say discussion forum. So you click on the discussion forum here. So when you click on the discussion forum, scroll down to the discussion, the week 1 discussion introduction. So you click on that. Now it's very important. Now you may want to type your response in Word so you can save it just in case you lose it in the Genzabar in the discussion board. Copy and paste that into your discussion. So just click add post, and I'm just going to do a test post. Okay, so test post. All right, and then if you have to choose a file, you can attach it, or you can just copy and paste your information from your Word right into the message bar. Once you do that, you want to make sure you hit the submit button. Okay, so unless you hit the submit button, it's not going to save it for you. All right, so you want to make sure you hit the submit. Okay, and then it posts it for you. So I am going to delete that because that's just a test. I just want to make sure that it went through. So make sure you go over to the discussion forum, and I'll also tell you this is how you grade it. Okay, the rubric for each discussion. So for the week 1 discussion, at the bottom you have your original post, 50 points, reply post, 30 points, your mechanics of it, your spelling and your grammar, 10, reference cited, 10. Of course, for your introduction, it won't be, you won't have a reference cited, okay? But for the other ones, you will use some resources so you can cite those sources. Okay. All right, so that's how you grade it. Now, what else is covered in this class? So you want to make sure that you have the My Math Lab. You want to make sure you have My Math Lab. So, and you go under Course Compass. .com. And so if you are new to it, okay, you don't have an account already, you have to register as a student. So you register as a student, you make sure you have your email address, my course ID, which is My course ID, let me write that down. Okay. It's also on the syllabus. Let's see. All right, so it's not writing for me right now, but the okay. All right, but the course ID for the course is in my syllabus, and it is Raglan 41318. But if you look in the syllabus, it is there, and it's also in the device connected. All right, so my tablet is not working at the moment. All right, so let's go back. Let me show you where the course ID is. If you go under your syllabus, unfortunately, the syllabus is at the bottom. If you click on syllabus, you have to scroll down to the bottom, okay, to open up the syllabus. The course ID is here. If you click on that, that will provide the course ID that you need for the class, for the My Math Lab. So let's go back to My Math Lab. Okay, so you have the course ID, and you need to make sure that you have the access code. So get that from the bookstore, or it should come with it should be included in your tuition to be able to retrieve it from the bookstore. If not, you can use a credit card to purchase your code directly from this site. Okay, so here, click OK once you have all of that. And then you'll just put in my course ID. All right. Raglan 41318. Okay, once you do that, continue, the class should pop up. Okay, the Math 115 Summer 2019. If you already have a Pearson account, you'll just sign in. So if you don't, you create one here to make sure you write down your password. All right, so once you do all that, now let's suppose that the bookstore does not have or ran out of codes, access codes. You can still sign up and just use the 15-day trial basis. That will allow you, at least a week to work on it, so you're not behind. It's only a 5-week course, so it's very important that you are starting from the beginning, like this week. Okay. All right, so we'll go back because I already have an account. All right, so once you get in there, okay, let's look and see. Once you get in, you'll click on the Math 115 class, the summer. I have somebody in already, which is good. And so your assignments, if you click on assignments, all right, the assignments really are posted, okay? This is your work for the summer. So it really, you're really working hard, and you're working constantly, okay? The very first assignment is a prereq assignment. Okay, basically this is just looking at your ability to solve equations, dealing with equations. So you should know how to solve equations upon entering this class. So this one here is a prereq. There are 25 questions. It should not take you, long to complete. You must score a 70 or better to move forward. Okay, and so just to show you some questions or how to use this program, right here. Now you have a question. You have the question help. Now the question help can help you solve this. I recommend the view an example. Okay, so when you view an example, it shows you a similar example on how to how to work the problem. Okay, it shows you a similar example. However, so you can hit continue so that it works through the problem for you, still in the order of operations. And then once you finish going over that, you can close it. Now you also have this new icon here, Skill Builder. It will allow you to do some practice first and then return to the homework to actually do this problem, right? And so when you're doing this problem, you have 3 opportunities to get the problem correct. All right, so my board is working. All right, so here, just out of, just showing you 8 squared times 17 plus 12, and that's in parentheses, minus 22. All right, so you work inside. So you remember the PEMDAS, okay? That's parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division from left to right, addition and subtraction from left to right, okay? So we have parentheses inside here. We add, we get 29 minus 22. Okay, and then here we still have working inside the parentheses. We subtract, we get 7. It says 8 squared times 7. Now, what do you do? So we dealt what was in the parentheses. In the parentheses, you still follow the PEMDAS. Okay, inside we just had addition, okay, and then subtraction. Now, out here, we have exponent and then multiplication. So you do the exponent first. So that means 8 squared means 8 times 8, which is 64. 64, and then you do your multiplication. Okay, so we have 64 times 7 is 448. All right, so we have that. So we have 448. Now, let's suppose. All right, so let's suppose we put 440 in here. And let's check answer. It will give you 3 opportunities to get the answer right. You say, well, I think I did it right, so I'll hit check again. And it's going to tell you, all right, this is your, it gives you some feedback, followed order of operations. Then it's telling you this is your final check. So if you don't get it right this time, it's going to count you wrong. However, if you do get it wrong, you still can do a similar exercise, all right? So let me just show you how if you do get it wrong. It's going to show you the correct answer. We already knew that the answer is 448. It says practice your skills helps you build your ability to improve. So it's suggesting that you use the skill builder. Now, however, you want to do a similar exercise, it'll give you a different problem. If you get that problem correct, it gives you credit and you move, And you don't have to do it instantly. You can go through the 25 questions. If you didn't get a 70 or better, then you can go back and redo missed problems. Okay, so that's the first step. So let me leave here. Save your work, and it saves, just click save. It saves periodically. You can come back and pick up where you left off. Now, so let me go back to the assignments. So for week 1, your week 1 assignments, you have week 1. So for week 1, which is this week, you have your discussion, which is your introductions, and you have your My Math Lab assignments. And for week 1, that will include the prereq. Okay, you need 70 or better. Then once you do that, then you can do the homework set 1, homework set 2, and homework set 3, because that's dealing with chapters 3 and 4. Okay, Then once you've done the homework, or the homework sets 1, 2, and 3, then you want to make sure you prepare for the quiz, okay? There is a quiz 1, all right? So quiz 1 covers all of this, okay? Covers your prereq, because it's every lesson will cover equations, all right? So solving equations, simplifying expressions, dealing with chapter 3, graphing, functions, and then chapter 4. So that's all week 1. Okay, so you don't want to wait till the last day. You don't want to wait till Sunday. Quiz 1. You have 3 opportunities to take quiz 1. I count the highest score. All right, so that's your week 1. All right, and then if you finish week 1 and you want to move ahead, you can go to your week 2 material. Okay. All right, so that's how that works. So you know what to do for the week 1, but you need your access code. You do have a ebook on here, but you want to go under, let's see, if we go under e-text, I don't think it's under the e-text, it's under, your textbook is on here. All right, so you want to go to the, let's see if we go to the, the alternate version. So go to the HTML e-book. So you can look at your book, an ebook version in My Math Lab, okay? So all you need is the access code. You can look at the book. Once you have the code, you can access your book from the My Math Lab. All right, so you have a discussion each week. You have homework each week. Periodically you have a quiz, and then you have a midterm and a final. So in the syllabus, I break it down for you. Your grading, okay? So the grading, the homework, that is 30%. So make sure you get plenty of practice. There's no reason why you should not all have 30%, okay? And then your discussion, you want to make sure you are putting thought into your discussion. Do not just write down anything. Use complete sentences. Be respectful when you're responding to others. Share helpful resources. Okay, so this discussion is 25%. Okay, doing some research. Do a little bit of research. All right. Your quizzes for 10% of your grade. And then you have a midterm, which is 20% of your grade, and you will have a final exam, which will be 15% of your grade. So, and that makes up the 100%. Okay? So this is how you grade it. Okay? And so you only have, this is a 5-week class, covers a lot in 5 weeks, so you got to keep up. If you have any questions, you let me know. So I think you should also, again, there are 11 homework sets and 3 quizzes. And then you have your midterm, your final, and there are 5 discussions because it's 5 weeks, so you have to have a discussion for each week. 5 discussions. Right? Good. So hopefully you're off. You'll be off to a good start for week 1, and you can keep up with the pace each week. So if you have any questions, send me an email. Also, I will send, like I guess for office hours, if you want to chat with me in the Zoom, I'll have to send you a code to use. Zoom is free, so you can download that at any time. Okay? All right. Have a good day.